Now, you've also been asked about the conversation you had with Sarah.
Yes.
Can you tell us, you confirmed that you left the compound on Friday 19th.
Yes.
And you came back on Monday.
Yes.
Can you tell us the conversations you had with Sarah and when they were?
On 19th, the conversation we had with Sarah.
On 19th was
on
the
19th,
Friday?
Yes, on Friday. That's when I called her. The last time, that's when I called her. I told her I'm leaving. She comes and opened for me the gate. She came and opened to me the gate, and she told me good evening, have a great weekend. I also told her same too. That's on 19th.
And then that is 19th.
Yes.
Who did you leave in the compound with Sarah on that 19th?
I left. The people I left there was Sarah. Yes.
Was there any other vehicle?
Yeah, a vehicle was there. I said there was a Prado, and also her car was inside the garage. Not the garage. The parking area is usually inside the house. So, and also there was another car for Tob Cohen. That one, he never uses that one. It was just next to the small gate.
Apart from Cohen's and Sarah's car, there was another car
yes.
that had been left there.
Yes, a Prado, yes.
And so that was your last conversation on the 19th?
Yeah, that was the last conversation, yes.
When did you have another conversation with her?
Face to face, I had another conversation on Monday. After I called Tob Cohen. When I was coming, I called Tob Cohen, and his phone didn't go through. So I called Sarah. Sarah came and opened for me at the gate. Yes.
Did you?
Yes. She greeted me, and she told me we are doing a lot of cleaning, and that's why I found some PW1 was there, and PW2 was also doing cleaning there. Who I didn't leave them on 19th. So we went walking with Sarah. She told me we are doing a lot of cleaning. So as we walked to the office.
Yes.
Yes.
And at the office, did you have any conversation with Sarah?
Yes, we had a conversation with Sarah. She told me Tob is not in. She traveled to Thailand for medical. And she asked me whether we have work. I told her, yes, we have work. We have an tournament that's coming up. That was junior golfers. And Tob had left me with work to do.
Okay. So now, you are also asked about a conversation between you, Sarah, and PW1.
Yes.
Can you tell us about where that conversation took place and when it took place?
There are two conversations. We have PW1 was there and me, I was there. When Madam Sarah came and told us about, that was on Monday, 22nd, about the Tob has traveled to Thailand for 2 weeks.
And where were you when she was
in the office? In the office, yes. After that, later on, after 29, the second week, the following week, that was around 29, she called us. When in the morning, she told us we want to talk to each other. She called us, me, and PW1 to the kitchen, to our kitchen. So we stood there, and that's why she told us we talk. We say if anyone asks about Tob, we say the same statement together. Yes.
And what was that statement?
The statement was that Tob Cohen left on 20th around noon with a red suitcase and a white car. That was a taxi, came and picked him.
That he left on?
On 20th, with a white car carrying a red suitcase. Tob was wearing jeans and a jacket, a blazer.
And what do you mean by a white car?
What I mean is I think it was a taxi, a small car, because he didn't go with his car. Yes.
And you've been referred to the 7th
But
of
I want to
August.
clarify that one. That one was a lie. So what? Yes.
So this is what she had told you to say.
Yes.
But you did not see Tob Cohen from the 19th.
Yeah, I left on 19th. That's the last time I saw Tob. He wanted to give me a lift on 19th, but I told him I had not finished work. I finished work is closing the computer and doing some cleaning of the utensils. That was the 19th. So Tob left. Later, in the course of the evening, they also left. And Madam Sarah opened for me the gate, and I left to home.
Thank you. So, you've been asked about the 7th day of August,
Yes.
where the police officers DCI came to the gate.
Yes.
Can you tell us, when they asked about Tob Cohen, what did you tell them at that point?
Is not in, and also they asked, what about Madam? I told them he is not also in. So in that they asked for their number, they called, but Tob Cohen was off, and Madam didn't pick. In the conversation, PW1 said that Tob left on 20th with a suitcase, red suitcase, and a taxi picked him outside the gate. That's what we told the DCI, and I confirmed that. Later, they asked whether there is any letters that have been delivered within the course of the week. I told them yes, and they asked, do you have any record where you put your records? I told them yes, and then they asked for it. I went back, took out the delivery note, and I passed it over to them. Yes.
Now, you said said that statement because you had been told to say that statement.
That's what
by Sarah.
Madam told us to say on when she called us, me and Samuel, me and PW1.
So, when you went and recorded your statement, did you inform the DCI of what she had told you to say?
When on 19th, that's on August, that's when I went to record the statement. They had asked we go record the statement, but Madam, we called her later. She told us once she is there, that's when we are going to do the recording of the statement. That was on 8th. I didn't go. So on 9th, that's on a Friday, I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't go to record the statement.
Yes.
I went to record the statement on 19th, and I stated what had transferred and what we had said. And I clarified to them I wasn't there on 20th. Yes.
You were asked about the cement,
Yes.
and you were shown some photos. I believe you referred to
Exhibit 2.
Exhibit 2, my lady.
Photo 11, 13, 11, 13, 14 and 15.
So
Yes.
I'll refer you to photos 15 and 13. When you are talking about molds,
Yes.
and council said that you couldn't possibly be these molds that you saw,
Yes.
but you were there on the 22nd, is that correct?
Yeah.
And when you were walking around the compound,
Yes.
you told this court that you saw some new cement molds,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
And in your testimony, you also said that these molds were on a slab.
Yes.
And can you tell this
Separate
court,
tank.
can you tell the
Yes.
court if you can remember which position the slab was?
The slab was on the right as you enter the compound. You have the left on the right,
At the bottom right,
where there is some bamboo trees.
where the bamboo
Yeah,
tree.
yeah.
So that
That's
is where the slab was.
Yes.
And you've told the court that that is where the 3 cement molds were.
Yes.
You also described in your testimony that one of them had a shoe.
Yes.
Is it similar to the one that you can see in photo 15?
Yes, this was the one. Yes.
And
There were two. So this one, they were previously they were behind the container.
yes.
But this time I saw it on my top of that photo.
And this you saw on Monday
Yes,
when you came back
during the lunch hour.
during lunch hour.
Yes.
And you've informed the court that Sarah told you that they were doing a bit of cleaning.
Yes.
What did you see outside in the compound in regards to this cleaning?
The cleaning, we had a PW1 was doing cleaning on the compound, not on the compound, here the entrance, near the entrance. And PW2 was doing laundry inside the laundry area. And there was also PW3 that was doing on the compound. That was the guy who was doing the cleaning and piling the trees there on that side and also the other side.
So
When you left on the 19th of August, when you left on the 19th, how many cars were there?
When I left on 19th August, July, that's Madam Sarah opened for me the gate.
I'm not asking you who opened, how many
explaining.
cars were there?
I'm explaining. Madam Sarah opened for me the gate and I left a Prado. I saw a Prado that was was there. And also, there was also the Tob Cohen car. The small one, the old one that is never used, is usually there near the smaller gate. So 2 cars, Madam Sarah's car was also inside the parking.
Those
I
are
didn't see that one.
those are the only 2 cars.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Kenyan Yui,
Yes.
was it reasonable for you just to leave on 10th of August and never come back again? Why did you desert your place of work?
I started from place of work once because there was no work. There was no response from the email from Tob Cohen, and already there were news about Tob Cohen missing. Already there was news about it. So I felt not comfortable being there, and that's why I left. And also because I felt like what Madam had told us to say wasn't true. And then the DCI came. I connected with all those. I felt like this is not the place to be right now. Let me have myself a break until things are.
So you ran away.
Not running away. I gave myself a break, and then I went to DCI. I reported on 19th August.
You did not go.
I didn't run away.
You did not go to DCI. They asked you to go.
I didn't go.
You did not go.
Yes.
Why?
I didn't feel safe because what I wanted to go and state wasn't the actual thing. So, and there was also a demand for Madam Sarah to go with her to the DCI. So on 19th, DCI came on Wednesday. Thursday, Madam Sarah wasn't in. On 19th, I wasn't feeling well.
On
Friday.
On 19th.
Not on 19th. On Friday, that Friday, when on 7th was the time DCI came. You're asking why I did not go to the DCI?
Yes.
That's why I'm explaining. On 7th, that's when the DCI came. Or they told us to go and state a statement, to record a statement. I didn't go. Because Madam Sarah told us not to go, we wait for her to come.
You
go together.
You went to the DCI after 1 month.
Yes.
For 1 month, what were you doing?
For 1 month, after I left the office, I felt like, what should I go and write?
So you
should
were
I go and write lies about what Madam told us? Or should I go and say the truth? Who was Tob to me? Tob was my boss. And so therefore, this was, on 19th was also a special day. Was my birthday for my daughter. So I said, toward this, I want to go and do the right thing. So on 19th, I woke up, I went to the DCI, and once I went to the DCI, I asked their office, and I stated my statement.
You did not feel obligated to resign and say, look, I want to resign?
To who was I to resign to, because Tob wasn't in the office, and Madam Sarah was also there. And that time, I had not also gotten a salary. I didn't have salary. Madam Sarah gave us only 10,000 out of my salary. 10,000 was to feed my kids, my family, to pay rent. What was I doing there? And there was no work. So I went, took a break for myself and go hustle. I went to a hotel, I remember. I went to a hotel, I was being paid 300 shillings per day after that. Before I took off again, COVID came. You know what happened after that? Depression. I thank God because I wasn't sick. Each and every time I could cry myself. That's why on 19th I decided to go and say the truth. Whatever will happen, it's okay. If I will be arrested because I said what Madam said, it's okay. But I went there to say the truth. Until now, I start with the truth. Of what I have said in my statement is the truth.
We will talk about that truth, which you and PW2 are saying something completely different.
For me, I state the truth. If PW1 or 2 or 3 is his case.
And what prompted you to wake up all of a sudden on after 4 years and revisit the matter?
After 4 years,
Without even being summoned, without being even called. So something was biting in your mind, isn't it?
no, there are things that they were never asked on my first statement, and maybe they could have helped in the case. Was there anything asked? In my first statement, things weren't asked when I reported, but later things came out, and then I go and the second statement.
He's asking you, were you prompted by anyone, Ama? You yourself, something told you, go and say the things you did not say.
No, I did it to myself.
You told yourself.
Yeah, yes.
Ukaamuka mimi
Nikaamka
naenda.
nikaenda,
Okay.
and I went. On the second statement why I didn't sign, I think that was during the COVID time. And then when I was waiting, it was late at night. So I told the TCI, let me go and come another time. See, all the time we are hustling, all the time. And I don't have my, I'm working and I'm employed also.
During all this, have you ever slept in the police cell ever in your life?
Once,
When was that?
when I was in university, just a night.
Uh-huh. But during, were you charged?
That time,
Yes.
1,000 shillings.
You were charged and fined, eh?
Yes.
You have a record. Okay.
What a record.
Now, during these police investigations after 19, were you apprehended?
No,
Were you placed in cells at all?
no. I think they could have placed me in cell if I stated a wrong thing, if I lied. Because I remember during that time, after that, some of PP1, I think PP2, BW1 was put in cell because of that.
Time?
146.
Huh?
146.
I want you, I want you to go through the delivery book. There's only one question on this one. If you look at these delivery book, you notice a lot of payments are being made in foreign exchange, dollars and euros.
As form of check,
Yes.
yes. But the delivery doesn't state that it's paid in dollars or euros, but they were paid through check. And there is check number.
Well, there is reference to euros and dollars in there, isn't it?
The payment wasn't done in euros here. These were all inbound guests. Inbound as in you pay the hotels in Kenya shillings. So there's no about.
You know, it's self-explanatory, but if you look, there are a lot of foreign exchange payments in this one, aren't there? And they are mentioned in euros or dollars.
A little bit, if you can have a specific invoice to refer to, invoice number.
I suppose some.
Maybe you mean the euros is for payment for
Yes,
outbound.
yeah.
Outbound you are paying to the tour operators that are doing the service for the client who are going outbound.
So
They are maybe in, let's say for example Thailand, what do they want to be paid on? Either euros or what?
how would they be reflected in that delivery book?
No, on the check. On the check, if you see, for example, this is a delivery book, not this is not put where you do the payment for those travel. This one is for the client within the area.
Is it outbound? You are confusing. The euros in the delivery book,
yeah,
are they for outbound or inbound checks?
the delivery book is for delivering a check to a company. Let's example, it is
Okay,
applied.
let's take that. Let me take that.
E.g.
Wait, I have deleted that.
Okay.
Explain slowly. The checks, yes, the delivery shows what?
The delivery book shows delivery of checks done within Kenya. For example,
Slowly. Paid within Kenya.
yes. For example, we have a Bytech Engineering Limited. This is for the supply of any equipment, supply for painting papers. You pay them with a check. We didn't do cash. All we did check. Another example is like, for example, here Safari Park Hotel. You do a check, but the check is done once it's done. It is called the one, the electronic one. What do you call it?
Electronic transfer.
The transfer, yes, the transfer. So a check is written, and we have a account transfer is done. That's why I put it as a check. You have to draw the money through a check. We did that transfer. You ask the host, the company, their details, payment details. Then you write a check, then top sign it, then that's the transfer, bank to bank transfer.
Okay, fine.
For the delivery, these are ticket letters coming out from the office, and also checks.